Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Amy or Amy Louise. Usually my channel is more focused on makeup, but my tattoo vlogs have been doing really well over the past year or so. I am a tattoo enthusiast. I'm not a tattoo artist by any means. I started getting tattooed when I was 17. I know, illegal, sorry, but I started off with one tiny little tattoo which I promised my parents would be my only ever one. Clearly that was not the case. I do have videos up on my channel of tattoo journey, you know, my own tattoos, but I thought I would take a leaf out of a YouTuber that I actually do watch and love, which is Treacle Tats, or Lauren. She does these really amazing tattoo TikTok reaction videos, and I wanted to give it a go and see what my thoughts and opinions and reactions are to tattoo TikTok, which is a little bit of a mouthful, I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of T's in there, but I want to give it a go and see what we come across, because I feel like there's some really good ones and there's some really bad ones. All I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna grab my phone and I will screenshot or save them, I don't really know. I'm going to open my app and I'm just gonna put in tattoo. That's it, just tattoo. I'm not going to give any more information to TikTok. I do get a lot of tattoo TikTok videos, but oh, you can really see how bad my screen is. I'm just going to put in the word tattoo and go from there, and I'm just going to keep scrolling, and we will see how we go. So tattoo and top, and let's see what we come across.
One day, a kid with the worst tattoos I've ever seen came into the door. To paint a picture, he had the date of the signing of the Declaration of Independence on one eye, and then on the other, he had the date of Abraham Lincoln's death. I let that sink in. Anyway, he wanted to get his girlfriend's name tattooed on his butt cheek, so of course I go in, and I get about halfway through the name Megan on his left hand. I get a good stretch because I had to pull this line. There it is. And out of the corner of my eye, I see not just a little bit of poop, but like full-on mud coming out of his crack. Rightfully so, I'm upset. And his excuse was that he just got off of work and he came straight to the tattoo shop. And I don't know about y'all, but there isn't a time in the day that I stop whining just to get a tattoo. Anyway, worst client ever. Let me know if you want to hear more.
Yeah, no. How, right, even if you've literally just left work and you're going to your tattoo appointment, you get there, so there's no chance of getting to public toilets in that distance, that journey. They will have a toilet. Just say, do you mind if I go to the toilet real quick before we get started? Chances are the artist will need to do some adjustments or print out the stencil, you know, maybe even draw up the design. When you get to the shop, you usually have 10, 15, 20 minutes sometimes before you even get touched. Like, they'll say hi, you know, and then it's like, right, let's get the stencil sorted, that sort of thing. Sometimes it's already done, sometimes it needs drying up, but you always have time to go to the toilet. And if you say, do you mind if I just run to the toilet real quick before we get started, they're not going to say no. Like, they're not. You've got to be so uncomfortable if you need toilet while getting tattooed, and there is no excuse to just like let it flow. Like, I'm sorry, but I would be like, right, you're paying for the tattoo, you're paying for a new bed, like, and you're cleaning this up, like, oh, that is disgusting. We do not play these games. No. I, by the way, have the tiniest bladder, and I'm constantly running to the toilet. I got my chest done a few days ago, actually, and it was only 2.5 hours, but I went to the toilet 3 times in that. Once before, then we had a break after about an hour. So I went to the toilet then, and then about an hour later, I went to the toilet again. We had half an hour left, and then I went to the toilet again before I went home. Like, it didn't bother anyone. I was like, do you mind if I run for a quick wee? Yeah, sure. No issues. I waited until my artist had, you know, finished what he was doing. He was like examining his work. And I'm like, do you mind if I quickly run to the toilet? No, it's fine. Gives him a couple of minutes to, you know, stretch his back because he was bent over and hunched over. Gives him a minute to stretch his back. Nobody's ever going to complain about you wanting to go to the toilet unless it's like every 2 minutes, but you know. Okay, next one. It's just one small tattoo. That's how I started too. Ooh, they are some nice tattoos. I started in the exact same way. Like I said, I started off with this like little heart, like swirls and a star, and I think there's like some other stars there. I still have it, but I haven't seen it since before I had my son, who is 10 this year. It's on my hip and I've got a bit of a mum tum, so I don't even see it at all. Like, I just don't even look there, to be honest. But I started off with that one little tattoo when I was like 17, and I was like, I will never ever get another tattoo, I promise, I swear. And my parents kind of begrudgingly agreed, and then slowly it ended up in this as who I am today. But yeah, I feel like a lot of us do that. We'll start off with like one small tattoo and then it just ends up with like full body suits or sleeves or back pieces and just like going mental. Next one. Ooh, Victor. Oh, I love this. I'm realising I'm going to have to mute my phone because this music is not going to fly. I love this design. Oh, that is something I would get like yesterday. Like, I love it. That is beautiful. That is me getting off the bed every time. Oh, you can see just how much she loves it. That is amazing. The attention to detail. Beautiful.
What's your favorite tattoo on your body?
So, my dick is sleeved out, so that's probably my favorite tattoo. I have 3 lightning bolts underneath. I have a curvy dagger on the side. I have a curvy arrow on this side, a full Wi-Fi signal at the root,
What?
and then a centipede all the way to the head.
I like that you use your finger as an example.
That is a lot of work to go on to a man's member. I don't know what to call it. What's YouTube gonna let me call it? That is a lot of work, and I can only imagine how painful and sensitive that area would be. Also, how hard must it be to find an artist that actually is willing to work on that body part? Because if I was a tattoo artist, there is not a cat in hell's chance that I would be like, yeah, whack it out. I'm gonna like stick it with a needle a million times, and like, you've got to get in there. Like, it's not just like a you've got to like stretch the skin and just like, I've heard some people say that they have to like wrap it around like a finger or their fist to like stretch the skin in order to be able to tattoo that area. So that is like, oof, that makes my belly hurt, honestly. I had a friend who was tattooing me for a little bit, and I mean, she never sat on me like that, but we got a very like, we got into some comfortable places, like, I will tell you that. Like, she had her hand like up my butt at one point. Well, not up my, you know, I say too much. But yeah, it's a thing. My tattoo idea is that lightning? Zeus, tribute to my dog Zeus. Ah, so it's like lightning for Zeus, god of thunder, god of lightning. Okay, that is quite cute. I don't know if, well, it's not something I would get. It seems like a lot of wasted real estate. Like, just think about how much you could put like all in this. I mean, you've got, she's got her neck, her shoulder, down, it looks to her elbow. You could fit like a lot in that space, and I feel like you're missing an opportunity. Like, it's a cute idea, like it's a memorial or a tribute to her dog, but I feel like maybe like a portrait of the dog would have been better, like suited, unless you don't want to be too literal. But to me, it's a waste of real estate. You could do so much with your, just like a half sleeve and up on your neck to your ear. Like, you could do so much with that space to just have some black squiggly lines. Sorry. This tattoo's gonna look so good on your hand. What about my job? Like, I give a shit. Yeah, I kind of got towards my hand. I do have a couple of finger tattoos. I do want my hand doing at some point, but I work as a makeup artist and I work in the fast food industry. Neither really care about hand tattoos, but am I always going to work in fast food and makeup? Probably not. Am I holding off until it gets to that point where I'm so visibly tattooed that it doesn't matter that my hands are tattooed? A little bit. It's getting better. Like, it's definitely getting better. Like, a lot of jobs don't care that you're tattooed, but there is still places and people that are very judgmental over being tattooed or heavily tattooed. It seems like there's a big difference in someone with a couple of small tattoos and then someone with a lot of small tattoos. There's a big difference. And then someone who has large work, it's a whole other thing. When I had a couple of small tattoos, it wasn't a thing. Like, it wasn't, like, nobody cared. And the more I got tattooed, the more people cared. The more people stopped me in the street to have a look or to make comments. When I got my sleeve done, I started getting that more. In summer, and I have my legs out, I get a lot of comments and looks and that sort of thing. If my cat decided to come in and knock my camera over. Thank you, Salem. So much, so appreciated. What was I saying? If in summer I'm out and about and my tattoos are on show, I get followed around shops that I've been going to for 10-15 years by the security guards. They know who I am, they recognize me, but there is a big difference in how I get perceived when my tattoos are on show versus when I have them covered up. So that is another reason why I'm slightly hesitant to go for my hands and my throat. I've got very close here and it does slightly show when I have like a t-shirt on, but it is a lot, I can hide it kind of thing. Where like hands and your neck you can. I've been going to Primark since it opened in my town when I was 15, 16. I go in there at least once a week, every week since then. I'm 31 this year, by the way, so like 15 years. The same security guard has worked there the entire time, and no matter what, I get followed around that shop if I have my tattoos shown. If I have a coat and a t-shirt and, you know, my tattoos are covered, I don't get followed. And it's the same security guard every time. It's discrimination, but it happens. So what I'm saying is, get the tattoos you want, but things like your hands and your neck, make sure you are like fully blasted and prepared to deal with the public's perception of you, because it changes a lot, and especially towards women for some reason. When a man's heavily tattooed, it doesn't make as big of an impact as if a woman is heavily tattooed. Although I do really want my hands tattooed. Like, tattooed hands are just sexy. Is that just me? I think probably. Back tattoo check. They got the same tattoos. Hold up. They have the same or very similar dragon design. They've got cherry blossoms, just one's going up and one's coming down. And then they've got, not the same but similar, kanji down the spine. That's cute, but again, I feel like they've just wasted a lot of real estate. I am guilty of it too. I have, can we see? I have this on my shoulder, which I love. I do have kanji, and I have a big, is it a lily? I think I have a lily on the bottom of my back. Is that for a lily or a rose? I can't remember the last time I looked at it to tell you what it is. But I wish that I hadn't got those on my back. I love them. Maybe not the kanji, like that could easily go. But like this on my shoulder is a memorial piece for my granddad. The flower on the bottom of my back is a memorial for a friend of mine that passed away when I was a teenager. I love them and what they represent. Do I wish I didn't have them so that I could do a full back piece? Hell yeah. Like, I kind of want to work them in, but I don't know. I could easily work the flower in at the bottom of my back. I have no idea how I'd work in my shoulder. I'd just have to cover it up, I think. But it's cute. I may be ugly, but at least I'd never shave my head or get tattoos. Okay. Oh my god, she did it. I love that. Wow, that is dedication. I don't think I could do it. I could do like an undercut because I've done that multiple times. I'd definitely get an undercut to get like the back of my head tattooed. But also I don't think I'd ever get my head tattooed. I'd get like down here and maybe like up near the hairline. Jaw, yes. Actual like noggin, I don't see it. That'd be like the last thing on like the checklist. Like I'd have everywhere else done, like everywhere, before I went on to like the actual like skull. Oh, when I got here, the S in my tattoo, I could feel it in my mouth. When I got like down here done, I could feel it in my nipple. When I got like the ditch on my elbow, that was bad enough. But to go like directly on the noggin, my knee was bad enough. The elbow was bad enough. To go like right on your head, I can only imagine how painful that is. And like your brain would like rattle in your head like a, I don't know. That has got to be painful. Props to her. I'm just thinking about my own head now. Like, oh my god, that must hurt so bad. Wow. That was some interesting videos. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you guys think. Would you like to see more of these videos? I definitely want to do some more. This was fun. And this is what I would be doing anyway, but probably in the bath. because I do that on a night. I just lay in the bath scrolling and scrolling, and spending like 3 hours in the bath scrolling on TikTok because I lose track of time on TikTok. It's really bad. At least this way I can be productive with it, I guess. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think below. Please hit that subscribe button and I will see you on the next one. Bye.